Mount Hotham oozed with talented people lifting the high altitude food and beverage game. Now they say nothing lasts forever, yet our time at Hotham had come to an end. Further investigation of the Victorian Alps food scene beckoned. Across the pass and into the beautiful Kiewa Valley, with Falls Creek the destination in mind. This alpine resort, boasting a legit ski-in, ski-out village, also had a reputation as a high-altitude foodies haven.
Welcome, Falls Creek in the Victorian Alps. Could we ask for a better day, John? It is a stunning bluebird day. There's a beautiful village here to explore. We want to get in there and have a look. What do you think we'll find amongst it?
Mate, first time for me at Falls. All I can gather right now is that it's a ski in, ski out location, amazingly set up. You know, I've heard that there's a lot of interesting chefs, young chefs with new dynamics. There's the old school chefs as well here who are still at their trade, enjoying their lifestyle. The new chefs are in, they've got new ideas, new direction. I'm really excited. As a chef myself personally, I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
I think we're going to have an absolute ball here. Let's get amongst it.
Let's do it. Let's do it, mate.
The winding and beautiful village of Falls Creek invited exploration and discovery. The mention of a culinary king named Barry Iddles from the Elk had us intrigued.
Here we are at Elk at Falls, and we're sitting down with Barry Iddles, local legend. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic, beautiful. Now, thank you for inviting us up here. You have an amazing place. Tell us all about it.
Well, I arrived in Falls Creek 9 years ago. Australia Day every year. I get a bit bored after our hectic summer season. So I've made a few decisions on Australia Day. One was to come to Falls Creek. Another one was to open at 360. I've still got one more decision because things happen in three. This was an amazing decision. I came up here. It was like stepping back in time, I suppose. That I hadn't been up here for 15 years. Things hadn't changed. There were a few new buildings. The food offering was pretty average, and they say I shook it up a bit.
Now tell me, what brought you up here? Were you a skier? Were you bored?
Yeah, look, I started skiing when I was 30 and skied quite heavily for a few years. Drag and the wife ran off with the train conductor on the Bendigo line and left with the kids. So my youngest daughter was 14.
Right.
So I raised the kids, so I gave up skiing for a while and then took it back up 9 years ago.
Now chefing, I mean, reading up on your career, it sounds amazing. You've been chefing for quite a while.
Oh, just 45 years.
You look great for 32.
Yeah, I know. 45 years, it's a long haul. Always passionate. I think if you don't have passion, get out.
Yeah.
I travel a lot, so Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Morocco. I sold my catering company in 2003 and travelled to 36 different countries, just researching food and checking out different dishes. Came back, was never really into catering anymore, but opened a restaurant and we won Restaurant of the Year. So it was just getting that passion back and twisting different foods from all around the world.
Yeah, right. I've looked at your menu. Your menu comes across to me as modern Australian. You've got such great variety, different cuisines. It fairly looks a little bit heavily influenced, a little bit of Asian in there.
All of the chefs that I have, we take to Vietnam. I'm taking 2 to Cambodia and Laos next week.
Lucky chefs.
We did Vietnam in January. We'll do probably Morocco next year and Sri Lanka in May. So it's about getting different influences, different cultures, and then twisting it with local produce. So our menu's eclectic.
Yeah.
Probably Morocco to Vietnam and beyond.
From a chef's point of view, like myself, to have your boss take you on a trip like that would be just unbelievable. So tell me, what would your signature dish be here?
Oh, we've got a Vietnamese-inspired beef rib dish,
right?
Which is fantastic. We've only sold 640 kilos for winter.
Is that all?
Yeah, statistics are quite good what we've sold. We sold 3.5 kilometres of egg and bacon toasties.
Damn, what about the marshmallows?
14,000.
Oh, well, we've got to have some.
16,200 eggs.
Now back to your dish. Now, so we've got the beef rib. Is that right? Yep. So that's your speciality here. You would call it like one of the main.
I think because winter, you need a hearty meal.
Yep.
You know, it's got fish sauce, kaffir lime leaf, lemongrass,
braised in a stock.
Braised in a stock, cooked for 5 hours in the oven.
Yep.
And we just take it out, set it. Let the stock set, take the fat off, reduce it, make a really thick sauce out of it.
Amazing.
Everything on our menu pretty well is gluten-free. It's about catering to the whole masses.
So tell me, what's it like to get produce up here, you know?
Oh look, I'm structured with the way I order. We order our meat from Melbourne. I'd like to buy it locally, but continuity and consistency on portions.
Yeah, of course.
I just don't seem to get. We use a great butcher in Melbourne. I've never had to send any meat back. They are halal, which is quite interesting because this year we had at least 10 people ask, was our meat halal?
Yeah.
Veganism has grown.
Yeah.
But getting produce up here, if you're systemised and organised, we get free deliveries from our dry goods supplier on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Our fruit and veggies comes up Tuesday and Friday.
Now storage, like in these areas, like what a lot of people don't understand is, but refrigeration, that's a big issue, isn't it? Because you're carrying so much product.
I flew to China and bought a couple of underbench fridges for workbenches.
Yep.
So one is a freezer, one's a fridge. We have a cool room, but really for the amount of food we put through, 2 deliveries a week stretches us a bit.
Yeah.
We probably could do with 3 good deliveries. Yeah. We're going to put banquettes outside on the deck next year. I've got a few eskies out there. Looks a bit like a Chinese joss house.
Yeah.
But next year we'll put banquettes along the wall, and under that will be kegs, soft drink.
So you mean outside on your veranda you'll be doing that? Yep, so that turns into your freezing space.
Oh, it'll be, everything will be stone cold.
Now, you've got an amazing view out the back.
Yeah, look, we look straight out onto Bogong.
Yeah.
This year the snow's been incredible. We've had a lot of big dumps.
So ski in, ski out location, huh?
Yep, ski in, ski out location. We had 105 days this year of ski in, ski out. So from the front door at Elk, we can ski straight down to Halley's Comet.
Amazing.
And straight down to International and Gully.
That's unbelievable.
We call it Falls Creek Central.
Now, in regards to wine, your wine list, tell me about them.
I use a couple of locals. I tend to use quite a few boutique wineries. I try to keep a bit of continuity with my 3 venues.
Right.
So that whatever we've got left I can take back. We've got some great wines from Xanadu, Western Australia, Yering Station.
Gotcha.
Yering Station have got a great sparkling called Yarrabank. But the Rathbone Group own Yering Station, and their wines are exceptional.
We're actually catching up with Darren.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we're going to go for a ride with him, and he's apparently he has a new snowboard, and he's going to show
Savage
us.
Panda.
Well, thank you for your time. We're going to be making a run for it.
Fantastic.
Thank you for shouting us around and showing us your restaurant.
Have a great afternoon.
Thank you.